There's a wonderful life ahead of you. Live it fully. Love its changes and choices. Let life amaze you and bring you great joy. Before I pronounce you married partners, I have just one more thing I want you to do. Your wedding day is one that seems to fly by. It's a day filled with emotion, friends, rings, and dances. Many people remember how fleeting their own wedding day was. So I want you to take a few seconds to look into each other's eyes. Think about the happiness that you're feeling in this place, in this moment. Really let that feeling register in your heart and in your mind. Now I want you to think about your life together in 20 years. Where are you? What are you doing? We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but always complementary. John Lennon once said, "A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality." Your new reality starts now. Paul, you may now disappear.
She's extremely smart, she's extremely genuine, but it's everything that she is. It's like, it's hard to pick out one thing, you know. She's the most unique person I've ever met, and that's why, you know, that's why I absolutely love her, and I love her being herself. She's my best friend, so.
The first thing that always comes to my mind is he's the nicest person that I've ever met in my life. And it means, to me, just good. Like, he is so full of goodness.
At the end of the day, it's so comfortable to just be around her and be with her, and I'm able to just be myself, and she really helps me become a better version of myself.
I mean, he just, it's so unbelievable that somebody could understand me so well.
If these walls could talk. You'd hear about the upper echelon vacationers sipping top shelf liquor and gambling all under the nose of local officials. Some of it happened here in the basement of City Park Grill.
So in 1909, Prohibition rolls around in Petoskey, about 10 years before the rest of the nation. And so we became a high-class soft beverage industry, speakeasy. And all that happened in the basement. They built tunnels that they ran booze throughout the town. They since have been closed off with streets being redone and plumbing and everything like that, but you can still see the entrances to the tunnel. Right here is one. A lot of people believe that this ran down to the Perry Hotel, and like I said, it's been closed off, but you can still see inside. Just a dusty old closet now.
City Park was once nestled between the Cushman Hotel and the Palm Garden. The Perry Hotel was just across the street too. Historians believe these tunnels were used to smuggle booze across town.
We have all those different levels of speakeasies in the area, from the extremely ornate and luxurious to the more working man's bar and everywhere in between. And then there's a couple of them that are absolutely prohibition tunnels. The ones in the city.
These are all Alaskan Huskies, which is just a northern mixed breed of dogs who love to pull.
A dog lover's haven. Nature's Kennel has tons of these adorable, loving Alaskan Huskies who just love to be out in the snow.
They're all very friendly, so people can come through, pet all the dogs. In addition to their trip experience, they also get to meet some of the dogs, help hook up the dogs, be pretty interactive with the dogs as well.
And then you're off to the snow-capped woods with a crew of dogs following their instincts to run. Simply what they're born and bred to do.
And guests are amazed that we know all their names, we know their birth dates, and I mean, they definitely have unique personalities, and their personality.
It's not exactly what I planned for my day, was watching my house burn. But yeah, this is rough.
People who once called Traverse Woods Apartments in Petoskey home devastated tonight after watching everything go up in flames on Independence Day.
I went and just basically watched them put the fire out in my kids' room and my whole house.
Petoskey Department of Public Safety, Bear Creek, and Resort Township Fire Departments responded around 2:30 this afternoon. They say the fire was caused by a young man lighting off a firework.
When the first engine arrived on scene, we had a well-involved balcony second floor area as well as the east end of the building well involved with flames coming out of the roof.
Neighbors say they're devastated for all of the families who have lost everything.
It's very sad on the 4th of July because, you know, we're all supposed to be, you know, celebrating, you know, Independence Day, and now we got to deal with a tragic fire in the complex I live in.
But already, help is on the way.
Fortunately, the Lutheran Church has already opened their doors. Salvation Army is here from Traverse City. So we are doing everything we can to help these folks that have been put out of their residence.
Any help for anybody that's here would be greatly appreciated, because places only help for so long.
Nobody was hurt in the fire, but some pets were lost. In Petoskey, Blake Rosnowski, 9 and 10 News at 11.
I'm one of very few, and one of maybe 2 companies in the United States that even make beds the way I do now. So it's actually a lost art.
Meet Rory Carpathian. He's your go-to guy for the art of mattress making.
I've been doing this for over 30 years. I used to run all the major companies out there, your major bedding companies, and it's hard to believe it's been 16 years now that I decided to start my own thing.
So he decided to go back to the traditional way.
Everything now is synthetic. It's all foam, it's polyurethanes, and I wanted to go back to the old way of doing things. So I use natural cottons, natural wools, natural latex, which latex comes from a rubber tree. Everybody asks what makes their mattresses so nice. I tell them it's the lack of technology.
You start with an inner spring.
He was the epitome of what a true law enforcement officer should be. A great husband and a father and a son. He was just an all-around great guy.
Hundreds of friends, family, and law enforcement officers from all over gathered today to pay their final respects to DNR Conservation Officer Carl Vanderwall. He died Sunday at just 42 years old from an aggressive form of brain cancer.
We knew that he was loved throughout the state by his fellow conservation officers, and so it was no surprise, but to see it and to be part of it, yeah, it's definitely emotional.
His longtime partner at the DNR, Dwayne Boudreau, says Vanderwall was a tough, well-respected officer who loved his job.
We started working together and developed a really strong bond. He's just a great guy, high moral values, and just an all-around great guy. Took his job very serious.
But above all else, Vanderwall loved his family.
His first love, he was a family man. Great family man, 4 children, beautiful wife, a great extended family, and that's what I really remember, and I want people to remember about Carl.
He was the epitome of a Northern Michigan family man and dedicated conservation officer, loved by so many.
We're really, really going to miss him, and we'll always remember all the good things that he did, so we'll stay strong.
In Charlevoix County, Blake Rosnowski, 9 and 10 News at 6.
This house happens to be sitting on 130 feet of Lake Michigan frontage. The exterior of the house, I think, has kind of really an east coastal type feel. It is kind of beachy. It's a very calming light color, and the interior design of the house also has that calming, beachy coastal feel to it.
It's light and bright, airy and comfortable. This home feels like you live in a spa and can breathe just a little easier with tall ceilings and large windows open to a panoramic, picture-perfect view.
I love walking into the main entrance of this house. When you walk in, you're immediately drawn to the amazing views of Lake Michigan right in front of you. You have a grand entrance at the foyer with a staircase going up to the second floor.
with a grand open space to entertain your guests and chat while the feast is being made in the kitchen. The main floor is gorgeous from floor to ceiling with custom trim work and design.
The house was designed very comfortable for a couple, also, spacious for lots of family and friends, but it does have a first floor master suite with a patio looking out onto Lake Michigan.
The lower level is built for fun with a kitchen and space to play games, even golf. And that's not the only place that offers fun. Going up the staircase to the second floor, you'll find more rec areas and 3 spare bedrooms.
One of which is I would call a very desirable exercise room with large windows looking out onto Lake Michigan. And then they had a custom theater built with 13 custom built-in theater seats. When they had it designed, they had the ceiling custom painted with stars.
Sunset views combined with professional interior design make this house a true gem to spend time in and create memories.
When you're in the house, you just really feel good. Everything is just light and comfortable and gives you a very calming feel. Makes you feel very positive and energetic.
For Amazing Northern Michigan Homes in Bay Harbor, I'm Katie Boomgard.